Think again. You thought Streamer University was just chaos and content. Think again. Underneath the laughs, the skits, and the wild guests, Kai was running a masterclass in monetization, branding, and content dominance. Streamer University wasn't just a content series, it was a blueprint. By turning an ordinary college experience into a viral empire, Kai flipped the script on how creators build influence and make money. He blurred the line between entertainment and business so well, most people miss what was really going on. Today, we're breaking it down. This isn't about hype. This is about the strategy behind the spectacle, the business lessons you can actually use. So grab a seat in the front row. Class is in session. Lesson 1. Stay independent. Let's be honest. If Cenat had taken Streamer University to a major platform, Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu, nobody would have blamed him.
No cap.
The offers were there.
It's like on some Mr. B shit. This nigga is gonna end up being able to like have his own TV show. I can see that for Kai in the future. I'm not gonna cap to you, like nigga, and anybody else who ever get into streaming for real and like really expand and grow and like get noticed, get big and shit. You're gonna be able to have that option soon. The bigger you get to like really make something into like a actual show, an actual TV. That's a whole different, revenue and the whole different way of getting income for like that's big money for real. So like that's crazy. I can see Kai doing that though.
There, big checks, full production support, distribution to millions of subscribers. But Kai said no. He kept it on his turf, Twitch and YouTube. Why? Because Kai knows the golden rule of the internet economy. Own your audience or someone else will. Let's hear what he had to say.
A lot of people been talking about how this shit should be on Netflix. We already been getting talks with different people, but I want to go ahead and say this, bro. But an idea like this so original, you got to keep it where it's at.
By keeping Streamer University independent, Kai controlled every single element. The content, the monetization, the brand. No execs, no contracts that locked him out of his own creative vision. No gatekeepers between him and his community. That's power, real power. And it's not just about control, it's about value. Let's break it down. Distribution equals leverage. When you post content on your own channels, you build leverage. Not just views, leverage. By staying independent, Kai didn't just keep creative freedom, he positioned himself as the distribution pipeline. When you own the pipeline, people come to you, and they pay for access. That's why you see rappers, celebrities, and even brands begging to be part of his world. He's not pitching to networks. He is the network. No middlemen equals maximum monetization. When you're tied to a network or platform, you split revenue. There are managers, agents, producers, legal teams, all taking a cut. When Kai streams on his own channel, the sub money is his. The ad revenue is his. The brand deals, negotiated his way, integrated into his format. And even if Twitch or YouTube takes a percentage, the chunk he keeps is still far bigger than what he'd get through a traditional deal. More importantly, he controls the structure. He can shift platforms, cross-post to YouTube, clip on TikTok, sell merch, launch a Patreon. It's all under his umbrella. The financial upside isn't linear, it's exponential. And it only works when you stay independent. Brand control is everything. Imagine Netflix greenlighting Streamer University. They'd polish it, overproduce it, strip away everything that made it his. Kai's genius is that his audience isn't just watching a show, they're living in his world. That authenticity, you can't outsource that. You can't schedule it into a production cycle. By keeping full control of his brand, Kai stayed unpredictable, raw, and most importantly, real. That's what sells. If you're a creator, don't just build a following, build an infrastructure. Use platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Gumroad, or
But you can use, like, the thing about it is, it just depends on what part of the industry you really want to be in for. Because if you want to be in I see what he doing. I ain't gonna lie, that is smarter to keep it original because, like he said, you ain't got to deal with anybody saying anything, anybody, you know what I'm saying, trying to take your idea, and you sign that shit with Netflix or a big industry, some shit like that, bruh, it's over with. You damn near just sign that shit over. For real, we keeping it a buck. So, and then on top of that, we live like America is like a where every big company, when something new is up and coming, that's just like an artist. If you're a new up and coming artist that do music and you actually getting recognition, you know what I'm saying, labels gonna be on top of you, rappers gonna be on top of you because they trying to get a piece of the pie. That's the type of, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of world we live in, especially when it comes to America. Everybody want a piece of the pie. So I get why he keeping an original, because first of all, it started with that. So why not keep it there? You know what I'm saying? And he has the flexibility to do it what he want, make it his own, set it up how he want to, do whatever he want to, you know what I'm saying? And not have to share the money with a whole corporation that make millions of dollars already. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what he doing though, cause he really can turn that shit into his own $1 million corporation. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard that he doing like Total Drama Island and stuff, and I'm like, damn, bro, this nigga really like being creative as fuck. I'm interested in how he gonna set up Total Drama Island streamers. Like, what? That's crazy.
Substack, but treat them as tools, not bosses. Build your email list, build a Discord, build something you control. Because when the algorithm shifts, or the sponsors pull out, or the next hot thing comes along, the creators who survive are the ones who own their lane. Cenat didn't need permission. He built Streamer University his way and got all the rewards. Lesson 1 is simple. Stay independent. The money, the freedom, and the legacy live there. Lesson 2. Focus on your bag, not women. One of the most unexpected takeaways from Streamer University came in between the chaos, but if you were paying attention, the message was loud and clear. Get your money right first. Not because women are the enemy, not because love is a scam, but because priorities matter. When you're broke, dating isn't just hard, it's stressful, complicated, and in most cases, humiliating. How do you focus on love when your phone bill's overdue? How do you take someone out when you're counting quarters for gas? Streamer University never said it directly, but it showed it through energy. Most of these guys are on their grind. They're building content, brands, and revenue streams. Here's the truth they don't teach you in school. Trying to find your dream girl before you found your purpose? That's a fast track to resentment for both of you. You'll feel inadequate, she'll feel frustrated, and neither of you will say it out loud until it's too late. Here's where the pressure kicks in. In today's world, men are expected to show up with the bag, the charisma, the physique, the emotional maturity, all by 22. And if you don't, you're labeled as lazy, broke, or not serious. The expectations are high, the patience is low, and the game feels rigged. But what Streamer University subtly teaches is that you don't have to play that game.
That's very interesting that he said that though. No cap. Damn. He got a nigga thinking. Shit. But 22? Chat, 22? You gotta be able to be that big by 20. You gotta already have the finance, the finance, the physique, the charisma, all that by 22? Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know, chat. Like, that's kind of, I don't know. To me, I feel like I say by 25, that's more reasonable. By 25, I can understand why you should at least be somewhere by that. But 22, you damn near still a kid. I mean, not a kid, but you damn near still, like, really getting in your 20s for real. You know what I'm saying? And, like, trying to get out your people's crib and, like, really setting shit off for you. So I don't know. Having all that by 22 is crazy to me. I feel like people's expectations. I feel like people. Shit. Honestly, I feel like people's expectations is like bad nowadays, bro. Like, it's just people expect you to just be this god. You know what I'm saying? people expect you to just already have a bag and already have this and already have that at such a young age, and it's like it make it hard because niggas already went through their growth, and niggas like 28, niggas like 30, niggas 26, 20 that really focused, doubled down, got good, got right, bro. Of course they're gonna have all that because they chose to, like, you know, they had the time and look at their age. But it'd be like some people, I feel like some women don't give grace to some of the ones that are younger and like understand it, like, okay, yeah, like really see what that person doing based on what you want in that time period. You know what I'm saying? And like I feel like that kind of hinders and messes up the older, or I wouldn't say the older, but it messes up the younger people because, or the younger men, because it's like, bitch, I'm on my purpose. What you mean? Like, I'm trying, bitch. The fuck you want me to do? I'm like, it's not. Now I can't speak for the I can't speak for the ones that actually, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak for the ones that's actually lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough. That's tough. But at the end of the day, for the ones who ain't and who are on their purpose, who are like trying to work to do better, trying to get money, doubling down, trying to get their own shit, get established in the gym, doing all of them and doing the best that they can, like, bro, yeah, like, why you ain't giving that person grace? You know what I'm saying? I do feel like some women who aren't healed enough do tend to put a lot more pressure, especially when they're dating someone still in the 22 area and like 23 and shit. I do feel like they put a lot of pressure, or some women put a lot of pressure on them, because you're expecting this man to be 28 already. Like, the nigga gotta go through his process, especially if he's showing you in different ways that he is on his process and is trying to do it in his actions. He's showing you in his actions. It's like, damn, bro, don't rush, bro. Like, every man gotta develop. We don't just start with shit. We don't start with the charisma. And first of all, nobody starts with charisma. You gotta build your charisma as you experience in life. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, nobody starts financial. That's off rip. No, everybody start with zero in the bank. Niggas don't even start with a bank. And once you born, nigga, you zero. Nigga, you feel me? So it's like, you gotta build that. And then you really can't even build money for real, like real actual money until you like 18. For real. Or 16, 18, 16, depending on the job. You know what I'm saying? The majority of jobs, you're not making no real bag. The majority of jobs nowadays at 16, 18 for real. Like, really 18, yeah, but 16, 17, you're not really making a bag for real. Come on. Then you got to do school and stuff. You're not making a bag for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, bro. Some of y'all women, bro, y'all got to give some of these men who is on they shit that's just young, you get them grace. You know what I'm saying? Get them grace. Don't put so much pressure on them. Understand that they still have to go through their process. They're still young. They're still trying to figure it out, just like you had to, and just like the man that you do want have to. I feel like so many women nowadays want like a finished product, and it's like, bro, no, like, it takes time for a finished, and really nobody's a finished product, but y'all want a product that's like takes time to build, and it's like there's no time period when that can be built. You know what I'm saying? It's just you go through your process and you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, I guess nowadays, bro, find y'all women who really actually gonna take the time to be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a situation where I was dating an older, not too older, she was like 3 years older than me and shit, but like, she already a little older, you know what I'm saying, past the little 25 range and shit, so she didn't give me that time to like really double down and shit, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, like, I was doing grown man shit. A nigga was doing 30-year-old nigga shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nigga, I'm not gonna cap, bro. Damn near was probably, I should have had kids at this point. You know what I'm saying? I was on that type of timing, but at the same time, bro, I'm still young. I'm still learning shit. I didn't have certain experiences, and I just wish that person would have understood that versus using it to, like, belittle and all that, you know, all that toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just wish, and I know I'm not the only one that goes through that process and goes through that, bro. So I just wish, if you go on date and knowing that that's that person's age, it's like, come on, be for real, bro. Like, you know that that's that person's age. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you older than them, you know what it was like at that age. If you're going to choose to mess with them and see, you know what I'm saying, really see where they going and see how you can help them instead of saying, oh, I'm bored, he ain't doing enough, you going to go to the next. Because honestly, bro, stacking up bodies is not a good thing. I don't know why people, and don't get me wrong, bodies don't matter. Everybody say, have your fun, YOLO. But stacking up bodies is crazy as fuck to me. Like, stacking up bodies? Like, that's the move nowadays. Like, you ain't feeling this person, so fucking I'm gonna go find something else, and you gonna find something else knowing you gonna fuck. Knowing you gonna fuck, and then you gonna get bored of that, then go find something. Don't get me wrong, this is not just women. This is niggas too. So it's just like, when are we gonna actually just be by ourselves? You feel me? Or like really, instead of running from our problems, we really just gotta like really evaluate ourselves and like really do the healing and do the work. Everybody need to do their inner work, bro. Nobody want to do the inner work nowadays. I don't know why. What's the problem, bro? What you afraid of doing your inner work for? And that's the problem why a lot of people don't grow. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't grow because they don't want to do their inner work. And honestly, you know, it's sad to say, but like he said, bro, don't focus on dating at a young age when you're still trying to establish yourself. Focus on building, and that goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? This goes for men and women, girl and boy, female and male. Focus on building yourself. Focus on making sure your inner is whole. You know what I'm saying? Making sure your inner is healed. Really work through your traumas, work through yourself, and everybody always say, get to know yourself. You got to know yourself before you try to love and do all this other shit. You doing your inner work and really taking the time to establish, be by yourself, solitude, obviously be social. I know everybody got pleasures, but you got to learn how to control that lust. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, be by yourself, bro. Then you start going out there and find you a mate. But when it's two people, especially two people who ain't established and still trying to establish themselves in life, but also trying to love, 9 times out of 10 in the generation we live in, bro, it don't work out. It just always does not work out. I mean, there's some people out there that get lucky, you know what I'm saying, and kudos to them, you know what I'm saying, but the majority of people, that shit don't work out. It don't work out when you're trying to date and establish yourself. So, take the advice, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, take the advice. Because, niggas, you will get hurt. And would you rather take the time, save your heart, and whatever's left of your heart, take the time, double down on studying whatever you want to do in life, streaming, content, sports, whatever, double down on that, focus, practice, go to the gym, bro. Do not be like, bro, y'all niggas lazy as fuck. Go to the gym, bro. It's not that hard. You don't even got to go for an hour. Nigga, go for 10 minutes. Do something, but get in the practice of going to the gym. Get in the practice of going for a run. Get your body active. Or you going to be like one of them niggas walking with like this and walking all slow and shit. And can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be one of them. Get your ligaments and joints stronger. You know what I'm saying? Now, while you young. So that when you get older, you moving like Usain in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But would you rather do that? Or would you rather keep trying to do that and hurting yourself, which kind of takes you away from yourself? You know what I'm saying? Really think about that, bro. Keep hurting yourself because you keep trying to do something that you shouldn't be doing until you get to a better place within. So, take the advice, man. We back to the video, though.
You can opt out. You can disappear for a year, build something real, and come back with results. No apologies, no explanations, just growth. When Kai hosts guests like Duke, the jokes are nonstop, but the grind is real. They've all sacrificed time, sleep, and probably relationships to get where they are. They didn't chase women. They chased skills, opportunities, and consistency. That's not cold, that's calculated. And the result? Women now chase them, not because they're clout chasers, but because success is magnetic. Ambition is attractive. Self-respect radiates. This isn't about being a monk or going full red pill. It's about prioritizing. Because the truth is, love is better when you bring something to the table and not just vibes. So what's the takeaway? Focus on becoming the kind of man who doesn't need validation. Get your finances in order, sharpen your skills, build something you're proud of. Then, when you do enter a relationship, you walk in as a full person, not a half-formed dude hoping someone else fills the gaps. Streamer University wasn't just a content stunt. It was a manifesto. And this was one of the loudest chapters. Lock in, get your money, and let the rest follow. Lesson 3. Build a community, not just a following. It's easy to mistake Cenat's empire for a solo act. After all, his name's on the thumbnails. He's the face in the memes. He's the one getting the mainstream interviews. But when you look closer at Streamer University, you realize something deeper. This whole thing was never built on one man's back. It was built on collaboration, brotherhood, energy.
Family,
Streamer
bro.
University
Family,
wasn't just
bro.
Kai streaming in a dorm room. It was everybody pulling up. All of them contributed to the chaos. And it wasn't chaos for chaos's sake. It was chemistry, real friendships, real moments, real synergy. Because here's the secret most influencers ignore. A viral moment will get you attention, but a community will keep you relevant. Kai could have done it all alone, but he didn't. He let others shine on his platform. He created a space where everyone had a role. And that's why people didn't just follow him. They followed the world he created. A lot of creators focus on building a following. Numbers, likes, subs. And sure, those things matter, but they're not everything. 1 million followers doesn't mean 1 million supporters. In fact, most influencers are just one bad tweet away from losing half their audience because there's no real connection underneath. Kai flips that. He talks to his chat like they're friends. He reacts to fan art. He reads comments. The people watching aren't just numbers. They're part of the story. That's community. And it's not just about fans. It's about peers too. Kai didn't hoard the spotlight. He helped build a platform where his entire crew could win. Community scales what individual hustle can't. And this is what most creators miss. They think being self-made means going solo. They think collabs are a weakness. They think letting others in is a threat. But the smartest move in today's content world is building a network of real, loyal allies. People who bring value, not competition. Kai mastered this. At Streamer University, everyone ate. Everyone got screen time. Everyone got clips. And the audience felt it. That energy translated into engagement, memes, TikToks, fan edits, and moments that stretch far beyond the stream itself. In a world where most creators chase fame by isolating themselves at the top, Kai is doing something different. He's inviting people in, and it's working. So what's the real life move? Start collaborating before you think you're ready. Reach out to people in your lane. Don't just post, engage. Shout out your fans, respond to comments, build in public. Be a person, not a persona. Because when the algorithm stops favoring you, when the hype dies down, when the views dip, it won't be your follower count that saves you. It'll be your community. Streamer University wasn't just content. It was a blueprint. And one of the most powerful lessons was this. Don't just build a following. Build a world people want to be part of. Lesson 4. Embrace chaos, but have a plan. Streamer University felt like absolute madness. But here's the twist. None of that happened by accident. Behind every wild moment was structure. Schedules were made. Segments were planned. Even when it seemed like everything was falling apart, there were guardrails keeping the whole thing from actually derailing. And that's the real lesson. You can be wild and calculated. Spontaneity works best when it's framed by strategy. Kai didn't walk.
I feel like being spontaneous works best when it's chaos, bro, or when it's like when you don't have a plan. Well, that's basically what spontaneous is. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say, Chad. But I did want to touch on the first thing we said about community. That's one of my biggest things right now, Chad. Like Chad, right now, I'm really trying to just get to the point where I will eventually start collabing. I want to get to where I meet new people, make new friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Collab with different people. I do feel like I'm like a people person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm most definitely looking forward to like that journey as I keep going. But man, Chad, I'm trying to go crazy. I got so much content planned for y'all, but it's like everything just gotta be at the right time. It's all in alignment. But just know I'm manifesting, bro. I'm manifesting like hell, gang. Like the entertainment I've been thinking of, and it's crazy, bro, because I knew I had to get out of a relationship, bro. Because, bro, the things I've been thinking of, hey, bro, like, I got some stuff for y'all, chat, bro. I got some stuff for y'all, bro. Like, this is just the reactions. And I know we reacting right now. This is just reactions. But just side note, for real, like, bro, I got some stuff I'm going to film for y'all this week. We're going to try to get some different content this week instead of us just being, like, you know, in the room and shit. We're going to get some outside content. But, yeah, bro, I got so much planned for y'all. And I feel like just being outside of, just being with me, building my community, because like right after a relationship I built a community. You know what I'm saying? And like and a matter of fact, bro, it's crazy because the community came to me on its own. Because my vibration and my, you know what I'm saying, my vibration and my frequency changed. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, bro, I'm just so ready to just really step more into my purpose and potential. And I advise everybody else to do that shit because it just feels wonderful, bro. Like, you just fall in love with that alone. You know what I'm saying? But building a community, that's the next plan, or that's really what the plan is as we grow, is to try to collab with people and, like, just really build that. I don't think I want to do a lot of my stuff solo because, obviously, you can't trust everybody with your ideas because everybody will either try to take it before you, do it before you, or try to fuck it up for you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to keep shit on the low until I'm like more able to like really make it happen right away. But you know what I'm saying? Build a community that you trust, bro. Build a family, a community that you trust, because that's where like that's part of the love for the craft. You know what I'm saying?
Walk into Streamer University without a blueprint. He had timelines, themes, and backup plans. He knew the energy had to feel loose, but the logistics had to be tight. That's why it worked. The audience got unpredictability, but the stream never collapsed into dead air or burnout. This is where a lot of young creators mess up. They think going with the flow means winging everything. No prep, no strategy, just vibes. But vibes alone don't last. Eventually, the audience notices when you're just freestyling your way through a half-baked stream, and sponsors definitely notice. Kai's success proves that controlled chaos is way more powerful than actual chaos. He leaned into the unpredictable, but he always had a safety net. There was always something next. That's how you sustain momentum. And it applies beyond streaming. Whether you're building a business, launching a podcast, or starting a brand, embrace your wild ideas. Try things that scare you, but do it with a framework. Set goals, make schedules, build systems. Give your creativity a container, because chaos might spark attention, but structure builds empires. If this episode got you thinking differently about streaming, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. Thanks for watching. Stay smart.
Before we end stream, chat, I just wanted to come on here and just be like, honestly, y'all gotta get out of, like, please get out of this scared y'all, bruh. Get out of being scared of jumping into what you want to do. Like, you see people on the internet, you see people doing whatever, you see people, you just see people, you know what I'm saying? And a part of the things that you're seeing other people do, you want to do, but you don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Fuck how, just do it. Just do it, gang, bro. Just do it. It's gonna work out. You can't fail doing something you want to do. Like, come on, bro. How you gonna let something you are choosing to do the way you want to do it? How you gonna let another nigga tell you how to do that shit? Come on, bro. Come on. How you gonna let another nigga tell you how to do what you want to do in life? And they don't even want to do the same shit? Come on, bro. Like, bro, stop worrying about what people think. Stop worrying about what... You know what I'm saying? Step into it and fuck it. Step into it and just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Go crazy. Don't overthink why you're doing it. Because the more you overthink, the more you taking away from, like, let me see. I say, like, taking away from, like, the reward of it. You know what I'm saying? The more you reject, you know what I'm saying, the things that you want to do, and you keep being like, nah, it's overthinking and this and that, making all these damn excuses, it ain't gonna help you, bro. You just gonna stay away from doing that could be your purpose. What could be your purpose? And you gotta understand too, bro, one of the biggest things, bro, everything as a human is a 2K build. Is a character creation, bro. We're all character creations. You gotta build your character, build your charisma, build your confidence. You gotta build your discipline. Everything is about building as a human, bro. As is physical life form, everything is about building, bro. So make sure that everything you do, you're doing it for you. You're building. If it's something you want to do, do it, because you never know what you're gonna gain from doing that. As a human, as you just building yourself. So, I'm saying, chat, take that advice, man. Go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Thank you for watching this reaction tonight. I did start a little late. I'm glad I knocked it out and got enough. We're going to try to stream as much as we can this week. We're going to, like I said, we're going to probably be outside most of the streams I'm going to try to do. So, just be on the lookout for the notifications, chat. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be streaming outside a little more this week. I'll give y'all some content. We got a little kickback to go to, and we gonna stream that too, though. So, just tune in this week, man. Tune in. I love y'all, and I'm about to go eat because the nigga trying to be a big back right now. And I'll see y'all. It's probably tomorrow. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna stream. Not streaming tomorrow. So I'll see y'all this week. See y'all this week. I love y'all.
These niggas don't know how to try it, I'ma leave them there. It's Mr. Triple Cross, I'm about to leave them there. If I kill myself right now, I'll be the realest dead. If I kill myself